the second. Swing and a foul straight back. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Kirk to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Here comes Austin Riley.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
And that one handled. Throw to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Matt Olson up to the plate.
First baseman, Matt Olson.
Olson, a former All-Star, hitting third in the lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2012. In there, and it's 0-1. Base hit, left center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting fourth, the designated
Marcell
hitter,
Ozuna
Ozuna
coming up to hit. And there's a ball. Olson off of first with 2 away. And that's fouled off. Way high with that one. And it's 2-1. Just missed. Fought off foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. Olson around second, headed for third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Batting fifth, second baseman,
So 2 outs
Ozzie Albies.
with runners on the corners. Ozzie Albies, the next to hit. Check swing, called strike. On the ground, right side. Jimenez, throw to first. That ends the frame. Back here with my pal Singy. And our starting pitcher here today, Spencer Strider.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. And that's in the dirt.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
Swings and chases a low one there.
You know, Boog, Strider spent time with a sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from his surgery. They talked a lot about the concept of purpose and the importance of having a defined goal for everything you do. You know, it's something Strider now preaches himself.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. There's a strike. Vladdy needs just 1 hit to reach 200 for the season.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident, and there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
1 down, base is empty. That one down the line. Fair ball. Boots it. Around first and hustling for second. Still able to fire over. Not in time. He's safe.
Batting third.
1 out. Runner at second. Santander will hit next. Foul ball there.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here. And the Blue Jays have the lead now. It's 2-0. Here's Andres Jimenez. And first offering is fouled off. Strider deals. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. It has the distance gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 3-0. One down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. And that one clips the corner. That one clips the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Batting 6.
Two
right
down, base is
fielder,
empty.
George
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to short. Arcia whips it to first. That takes care of Springer. That's the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, new inning getting started. Now in for the Braves, Sean Murphy. Bassett back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Ball 2.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-1. So up next, Brian De La Cruz. And downstairs. Next offering is in for a strike. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Jared Kelnick.
Batting 8, left fielder, Jared Kelnick.
0-1. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Just missed. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Orlando Arcia. And that one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And strike 2.
0-2.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back now in Toronto,
Leading
bottom
off
half
for
of
the
inning number
Jays,
2,
third
and now for the
baseman,
Jays,
Will
Will Wagner. And ball 1. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And he takes it himself for the out.
Nathan Lucas.
Nathan Lucas, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Hit in the air, left field. Kelnick puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down.
Left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Alan Roden. Outside low, and that is ball 1. Just missed. That one missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. First pitch misses.
1-0.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. Fouls one off. 2-2. And a good eye there.
Count full.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Sends it to first. And one away in the top of the 3rd. So here's Riley now. Grounded out his first time up.
Austin Riley.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but turns out he made the right choice.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. And a foul ball. That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find the zone.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Olsen, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And we're level. It's 3-3. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. And that's downstairs. Ball one. That's to third. Wagner sends it across to first. Ozuna is out. Ozzy Albies up to the plate.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Rips that one to right. Nabs it, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Swing and a miss.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
The shortstop takes the ball. Fouled off. He was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Now batting, the first
Vladimir
baseman,
Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir
now.
Guerrero
1 for 1 with a single so
Jr.
far. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
In the air, right side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Anthony Santander at the plate. He's already homered in this game.
Santander.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm. Set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Next offering is downstairs. Tied up here in the early going. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. And we're back. And now here is Sean Murphy. Murphy, a former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Swings and misses, and that's strike 1.
1 strike.
Tap foul at the plate. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Got him swinging. Next to hit, Ryan De La Cruz. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swinging a foul out of play. 1 out, bases empty. Oh, he gloves it from his backside, and they get the out.
Now batting, left fielder Jared Kellner.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jared Kellner. Struck out looking at his first at bat. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Next pitch is outside. And that skips into dirt. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Bottom of the 4th, and now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Andres Jimenez. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And that's a little bit high.
1-1. No. 2-1.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Good eye in that spot. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
The other way, makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now
Here's George Springer.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that one hammered. Harris ranges back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Bassett back to work. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. And another ball. Just missed. That's in there. 3-1.
3-1.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So the batting order turns over. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. 0 for 2 in this one. There's a swing and a drive. Lucas, long run. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw. The tag out. And the batter now, Austin Riley. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And it's fouled away. And a 1-1. Check swing, called strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that one is popped in the air. Shallow center. Jimenez makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at Rogers Center. Now the third baseman, Will Wagner.
Third baseman, Will
Oh, you got to give him
Wagner.
credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Short hop liner, handled it short. Throw on to Olsen. One up, one down.
Up next,
Here's the
for
center
Blue
fielder,
Jays,
Nathan
center
Lucas.
fielder,
Fly to left his
Nathan
first time.
Lucas.
That one fouled off. That one misses. 1-2 to count.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swung on, belted. Way back there. Gone. Straight into the visitor's bullpen. He sends it out of here. It's 4-3. Base is empty, one away. Alan Roden next up for the Blue Jays. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, shortstop.
Back to the top of the lineup. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just missed. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 2-2. Struck him out looking. Back now in Toronto. All set for the start of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. And that one upstairs.
1 ball, no strike.
And fouled off. Here's the pitch to Olsen. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than
Now
that.
batting,
Just a simple ground ball the other way.
Nick Sandlin gets the ball now.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
No outs. Runner at first. Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. 1 for 2. Outside. 1-0.
1-0.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
No, that's a
He's
ball.
clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Here's the pitch to Ozuna.
3 ball, 1
On
strike.
this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. He muscles that one out of here. It's 5-4. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Slings to first, and Albies is retired.
Now batting.
Here's
catcher,
Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy.
He's already homered here in this one. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Up and in, and 1-1. This ball's chopped on the ground. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Now batting.
And
Right
at
fielder,
first,
Ryan
Brian
De
De
La
La Cruz digs in now. That is upstairs for ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Little chopper rolls foul. And the next pitch is way outside. Swinging a foul straight back. 2-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. To first, might be 2. Goes to second for 1. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now a 5-4 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning, and the batter now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. And now 2-1.
2-1.
Line to left. And it stays fair. Throw comes into second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge.
Now on the bump,
Now
Rafael
pitching for
Montero.
Atlanta,
Pretty big spot he's
Number
coming
48,
into, trying to strand that runner at second
Rafael
base. So
Montero.
he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Anthony Santander. There's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
And a strike in there.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But
And down on strikes he goes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. Now here is Andres Jimenez. Misses outside. Ball 1. And that one fouled off. Next offering upstairs. And that one fouled off. With the tying run at second here in the bottom of the sixth. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
First and second, one out. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
One and two.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. High in the air, out to right. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away. And the batter is George Springer. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
That one at 95 missed up top, and it's 1-0. Blue Jays down a run.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That's outside. And now 3-1. Ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Here's the throw, and he's out. Butt down, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brendan Little.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Well, 1-run game, and here is Jared Kellner. That's in there. Strike one. Little, a lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a sinker, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. And there's a foul ball.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first, and the throw is late. Missed opportunity there thanks to the misplay. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Trying to move him over here, and that goes foul. Gets the bunt down the right side. To first, out on the sac bunt.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Harris stands in now and watches strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. safe at home, and the runner scores from second, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Here is Austin Riley. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home, but it's offline, and they're up by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Olsen in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's down and in.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That misses the zone, and a count 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw on the money. Nice play. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Aaron Bummer. Here's the third baseman, Will Wagner. He's grounded out a couple of times. A little bit low. And that is ball 1. And there's a ball.
2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. And now the center fielder, Nathan Lucas. Went with the sweeper for the strike.
No ball.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is fouled back. Bummer deals. Stays alive. And that's downstairs and outside. Line drive, and that's a fair ball.
Now batting, left
One gone,
fielder,
runner at first.
Alan
And next for
Roden.
Toronto, Alan Roden.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Just off the inside edge. That one missing inside. And a base hit into right center field. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Back-to-back base hits. And
Daysbel Hernandez gets the call from the pen.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
2 on, 1 out. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Lucas at third. Roden at second with 1 away. And that is out of play. Tying run at the plate. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone. And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And that's outside. Second and third, 2 down. Next offering way off the plate. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. To the wall, and he can't reach it. 2 on, 2 outs. And that one is lifted in the air. Kelnick settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jacob Barnes.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Popped up. Bichette right there to make the grab. 1 away. So here's Murphy now.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. 2 up, 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
De La Cruz in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that one misses up and in. And it's 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Pitching for Atlanta.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Pierce Johnson. Santander, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Well, these Blue Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Ball 2.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out.
Now batting.
And here
second
is
baseman,
Andres Jimenez.
Andres
We talk about
Jimenez.
guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swing and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Now batting, catcher Alejandro.
Next to hit, Alejandro Kirk. Right through there for a strike.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter
Now
right
batting,
there. I mean,
the
that
right
pitch was
fielder,
right down the
George
middle. I think he got a little too
Springer.
excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Springer stands in now and watches strike one. Curveball over for a called strike.
Ball.
Jimenez leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the
Now
mound.
pitching
Number
for the Blue
68.
Jays.
Just trying to keep this one close
Number
here, and this is
68.
where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Kelnick leading things off and takes a strike. Fought off foul. This one in the air, center field. Lucas hauls it in, and there's one away. And the batter will be the shortstop,
Up
Orlando
next for
Arcia.
Atlanta, shortstop Orlando Arcia.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Here at the top of the 9th. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting, the
So
center
digging
fielder,
in, Michael Harris the second. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Ripped to short. Bichette whips it to first. Welcome back, and here comes the closer,
Now
Raisel
pitching for
Iglesias.
Atlanta,
And we all know about his
Number
slider. It's
26.
just filthy, man. And
Raisel
one of the better ones in the
Iglesias.
game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And another ball. And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. One up, one down. He's 2 outs away. Nathan Lucas
Now batting,
next up for the
center
Blue Jays.
fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Pitch is in there. Strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The Blue Jays trailing by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9.
1 ball.
That
2
missed
strikes.
by a lot. Going to count 1 and 2. That one missed. That to right. De La Cruz on the move towards the line. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. One down, base is empty. Slow ground ball to the right side. And it goes just foul. Left-hand batter waits.
3 and 2.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Now only
Now
1
batting,
out remaining.
left fielder,
Now the left fielder, Alan Roden, 1 for 3. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Foul ball there. This could end it. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that'll do it.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton the next pitch.